What's up, people? I know what my last video I said, but I'm not completely done with YouTube at this moment. There's reasons. I'm not going to get into them. So Joe Biden graduated college in 1968. He was elected a New Castle County councilor in 1970. The man literally had 2 years on his own and then was a politician like that. Okay? Um I'm gonna okay, I was looking at something if you guys are commenting. I'm gonna find that out. Okay. Okay, I'm looking up something. Okay. So Kanye West, and I can't find when he finished high school. If anyone could find the year he finished high school, I would like to know. Because I can't find anything else. Let me see, where is it? Is it here? I can't find. I can't find anything right now at all on that. If anyone can find when Kanye graduated, because I feel like even though Kanye West is famous, he understands what it's like to lose family. He knows what it's like to be famous, what it's like to be poor, what it's like to be in those positions of not having enough growing up. But Joe Biden didn't know. He knows what it's like to. I'm trying to find when he graduated high school, but I can't find literally anything on the poor man when he graduated. Let's see. If Kanye West was born in 1977, 1977, 1998, 1999, no, 1977, 1978, 1979, 1970, no, that'd be 1980, 81. So he started school in 1981. Okay, 1981. Okay. Then 1981. Equals 1999. Oh, 1980, because 1977. I need to know 19. Clear. 1977 plus 5 equals 1982 plus 18, 2000. So Kanye was making beats, but he wasn't really famous. And he is explained it like his decisions stuff, stuff like that. So he's better fit to know what he graduated from their high school and completed 1 year of art, and he explained in 2004 interview, I dropped out of school because I wasn't learning fast enough, and I learned from real life better. Okay. So he basically um finished school in 2000. Okay, that's roughly when he finished. Um, so just saying, he started really. When did his first album come out? When did Crowd? I think it was 2004. Yeah, 2004. So between that time, he was making beats, doing other things, like most people who like music and making beats do. They make beats and then become famous most time. But all I'm saying is he's more fit for the position. Joe Biden had 2 years from college to working. And some of Joe Biden's policies, like, oh, let's go to Joe Biden website. Let's go to his web. Let's go to his website. I can't take you there, but I can um look at some of his policies. Um, I want to look at his policies. Joe Biden vision. Um, so Joe Biden's economic work, give Americans affordable health care. Joe Biden restore American leadership aboard, ensure the future is made in America. Made in America. Does that sound like what Kanye wanted? Like, being honest, guys, share this, get more people here. I'm saying this is truth and fact that Kanye wanted people to be able to get things and get. If he wants to tackle climate emergencies, strengthen tribal nations, improve real economical equality, safely reopen schools. Kamala Harris, 3 hours more school. Yes, it was said on November 7th that Kamala Harris wanted to extend school days by 3 hours. The standard American school day ends at 3 p.m., but many parents work until at least 6 p.m. That is somewhat true, but also somewhat false. Because then it means if you add 3 hours extra, it means that high schoolers that go until, say, 2:20, I mean 2:35, would not get done, from school until 5:35. You can then not expect them to get a job after school, because then those students will not be able to get a job because of the homework given to them, and that homework will take them extra hours. There's 2 possibilities that if Joe Biden wanted to go that route with her. They could extend classes longer and allow no homework by teachers being able to teach everything they need throughout the week by extending the class time. Most schools have class periods that are about 42 minutes. I'm not sure, you can comment yours. Mine was 42 minutes. And all that, but as I'm saying is, um, there's that. But what I'm saying is that most go to that. So then make it you could add an extra, I have to see, um, 42, wait, 42, no, I need 3 hours minus 42. Okay? 3 hours minus 42. Calculate 2 hours and 18 minutes. So let's go and extend those hours until I can get the 3 extra hours to 1 hour. I want it to be an exact 2 hours. So I need to add 18 minutes. So I need to do 42 plus 18. 42 plus 18. 18. Oh, I want plus 18. Plus 18. Plus 18 is 60. So make each class an hour. Make each class an hour long. That gives you an extra 18 minutes of teaching time. You should be able to get through the whole class. The other option with this is that they are able to have the A and B days or whatever you guys do in your school. Mine was A days and B days for gym or art or whatever you had on those days, depending which grade you were in. But another thing is that that's what I'm saying is right now, where you can do it like that. And that doesn't allow for time for homework in either real situation at all. Really, it doesn't. Because only adding 18 minutes. So if I go and add 60, so a school day is roughly, I'm going to look up average school day. Average school day length. Average school day length is between 6 and 7. I'll go with 7, go with the max, and click equal. That's 420. It's 420. 60 plus 70 is 420. So I want to do 60 minutes. I want to do 60 minutes minus 7 hours is minus 6. So you can't do 60 minutes at all. You can't. So So each class would have to be, and I have to get it. So I'm gonna go clear. I'm gonna go 42 plus 18. I'm actually gonna go back and I'm gonna go with 12, just 54. I'm gonna go with 54. Calculate. That's minus 6 hours and minus 6 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna go with that's 7. Oh wait, no, I wanted this. 7 hours. Not 60 minutes minus, okay. 60. Right, there we go. That's what I want. Okay. Okay. So I don't know what I was trying to figure out. Okay. So basically, I'm gonna continue to read this, but it says because no single after school care okay, we're gonna talk about that. What I'm talking about is Kamala Harris wants to extend school days so parents don't have to pay for childcare or leave kids home alone. Okay, so it's just this is from last year, but just saying some educators say that responsibility should fall onto already strapped schools, shouldn't fall onto the schools. And right now, kids, after this week after Thanksgiving, my brother is staying home all week, regardless of whether he's been in contact or not. Because a few people were in contact, but not every person needs to get checked out. Okay. 1, I did not get no regular graduation. 2, I did not get to enjoy the things that you enjoy with having it be your last year. Got no prank, got no none of that. I had to wait until sometime in October to get my yearbook that I can't get signed. Okay. Can you guys please share the video? Spread it around. I don't have any options for spreading, but what I'm saying is it's the thing. There's real no clear plan on what like it just doesn't make any sense why she would want to do that. And with Joe Biden wants to safely reopen schools, fix our bankruptcy system, strengthen ties with Central America, serve our military families, support students beyond high school. If you want to support students beyond high school, how about you teach them the real things they need to know, like how about taxes? How about how to open a bank account? How to change a tire? How about how to do basic home repairs? Instead of algebra that is never going to get used. I have not been doing algebra since I was in 10th grade. Mind you, when I was in 10th grade, that was 2018. Okay? That was 2018. 2019, that's 2019, and 2020, that's roughly going to be close when the summer hits, about 3 years. I don't remember a lick of algebra at all. Now, if you gave me simple problems and retaught me, maybe I could do it. But what's the point? I'm never going to use it. Like, why not teach us things we're really going to use, okay? Instead of teaching us trash that we're never going to use, how about you teach us how to do things we're going to need to learn to do? How about you teach us to actually cook basic food that ain't ramen noodles or some eggs? And I don't even know how to really cook eggs that well, but I probably could do it. Someone just Said, here, that's how you do it. You know? Like, he's got a plan for young Americans, Catholic communities, Indian American communities, Jewish community, the Muslim community. Where's the Christian community? I see the Catholic community, the AAPI community, the Indian American community, the Jewish community, the Muslim American community, the Arab community, the African, the prop boy community. Where is the Christian community? You got Muslim, you got Catholic, you got Jewish. Where's the Christians? Oh, wait, they're not there because he doesn't like us. He doesn't like anyone who believes in God. But he's only putting the Jewish there to be like, I care about him because I was there. I'm a Jewish. It sucks. And our gun violence epidemic. Okay, let's check that out. Because I don't want to walk up and have to not be able to own a gun. I want to, one day, be able to own a gun and be able to carry it on me when I need to be able to carry it. Okay? So far as what Joe Biden's doing, as far as I know, Joe Biden has taken on the National Rifle Association, the NRA, on the stage in 19. So basically, hold gun manufacturers accountable. In 2005, then that's what he's saying. Get weapons off of our streets. Okay, ban assault weapons and high capacity magazines that. Okay, so saying that what he's done. Ban the manufacture and sale of assault weapons and high-capacity magazines. Regulate the possession of existing assault weapons under National Firearms Act. Okay. Assault weapons. Okay, assault weapons. Let's see what an assault. Okay. Assault weapons for home use. Okay. Guns. Okay. Let's go to. I'm gonna just look at some images to see what do some assault. Oh! A rifle. A regular hunting rifle. It's considered an assault weapon. You can't go basic hunting to feed your. Okay, my dad just caught a small doe. He caught something when he went hunting. He's going hunting again today, probably again tomorrow. That's not right. Assault weapon for hunting. Yeah. So, this is funny. Proof that, okay. It's funny. They want that type of gun. Okay. Like, they want to take guns. And you might be like, oh, it's just assault weapons. It's nothing that bad. If you look on Joe Biden's website, on his visions, he has everything to do with communities that he talks about. Yeah, there's a few that are very missing, but he does specifically say Muslim, the Arab Arab community, the Jewish community, but where is the Christian community? It's not listed. He lists everything but that community. Now, you might say, well, he's not mentioning the Scientology community. That's a bunch of baloney. No one gives a care about that, really. Unless you're Nicolas Cage. But, buy back the assault weapons already in our communities. Reduce stockpiling of weapons. Keep guns out of dangerous hands. Require background checks for all gun sales. Close other loopholes reinstate the Obama-Biden policy to keep guns out of the hands of certain people unable to manage their. Okay, look, close the hate crime loophole, close the Charleston loophole, close the fugitive justice loophole created by the Trump administration, end the sale of firearms and ammunition. Okay, I can see firearms. Okay, yes, it's the beginning of them getting rid of them completely. But I am totally okay with firearms, not the ammunition. There was a time when my dad was looking to buy ammunition back in way back when Obama was president. He couldn't find ammunition. Now, we live in a pretty safe area where there wouldn't be really a burglar, but in the case that someone went to harm him, he can have a gun on. He can carry a gun on him. And I think that with the right background checks and everything, if you are able to show that you are able to carry a gun, boom, you should be allowed to carry. We should teach kids proper gun safety. What should happen is there should be field trips to a gun range where students individually are taken to different spots with an instructor for a period of 2 to 3 months during school a year, where they are taught how to use and properly have a gun. The reason they're taken separately is because of the fact that so the only person that could really get harmed is like the instructor, if anything. But he wants to end I can see firearms online. You should have to go through processes, but ammunition should be allowed to be bought online, okay? Create an effective program to ensure individuals who become prohibited from processing firearms relinquish their weapons. Give states incentive to set up gun licensing programs. Equity fund background checks, and then it says establish new task force. Okay. One of his things are establish new task force for online harassment and abuse focus. Okay. President Joe Biden will convene a national task force with federal agencies, state leaders, advocates, law enforcement, and technology experts to study rampant online sexual harassment, stalking, threats, including revenge porn, and deep fakes. Okay. Do the deep fakes count as porn, or do they count as all deep fakes? Like, there's a deep fake I like where they had Tom Holland in the Back to the Future. Tom Holland likes it. I think it's pretty cool. Are you talking the dirty adult porn? Or are you talking other stuff? Like, I don't get that. It's also okay you were late, but as I'm saying is that part of the whole thing, or like it says, and the connection between this harassment, mass shootings, extremism, and violence against women. So there's no violence against men, only women. The task force will be charged with developing cutting-edge strategies and recommendations for how federal and state governments, social media companies, schools, and public-private entities can tackle this unique challenge. And this is where I don't like YouTube, because they'll put a blanket statement that'll just pick and choose who they want and who they don't. If you want for Joe Biden, they'll start to pick and choose out and like ban you slowly to the point where we're never going to be able to speak. And this is going to take away our freedom of speech. Yeah, it has to do with guns, but it's still the point that against women, like, okay, revenge porn deepfakes, understandable. But they just say and deepfakes. They don't say what the deepfakes are. Because if you're just going to say all deepfakes, there's some pretty funny ones. I actually want to get into making some deep fakes for the fun of it. And there's an app to do deep fakes and all that. And they're saying the task force will consider platform accountability, transparent reporting requirements for incidents of harassment and response, and the best practices. Now, what the heck is up with that? You want to end violence? Okay. There's a joke that my brother told me. Now, mind you, my brother is 13 years old, born back in 2007. Okay. This is a joke that he told me. So if you get offended by it, I don't care. I found it pretty darn funny. If women want equal rights, you know what that means? Equal rights means equal fights. The joke is that if women want equal rights to be able to do stuff, then I can punch a woman and I shouldn't be able to get in trouble because they want the equal rights. They get the equal fights with people. Not saying I'm going to punch a woman. I would never do that on purpose. Like if I do something, if I'm going to punch someone else for the fun of it, just boot my friend or something, and a woman walks by, and as I'm doing the motion and I accidentally hit her, that's complete accident. I can't help that. But as I'm saying, I'm not going to hit a woman. I will never hit a woman, ever. Never, ever, never, ever will I ever, never, ever. May I repeat that? I will never, 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 never hit a woman. I may hit them playfully, but I'm never going to hit a woman in anger or violently. Okay? In addition, President Joe Biden will build a strong track record of getting things done by expanding safety net for survivors, blah, blah, blah. All this stuff that basically is all that, like a lot of this stuff I don't quite agree with. Most of it I don't. And I do believe there was some voter fraud, and there is proof of a guy I've seen in other videos set just ripping up a Trump one ballot and tossing it behind him. Now, if that's the only ballot and that's the only one, then yeah, that's it. But no, I don't like that. He wanted clean energy for the future. Kanye wanted clean energy. Kanye wanted to do things by God, not by the basis of the world and secret organizations and stuff like that. The thumbnail I have for this video is just Joe Biden's logo turned to the side. It looks exactly like a satanic symbol. And now I know Kanye didn't go into this like huge detail, but I can see that Joe Biden is not going to be president. Okay. I can already tell you from the videos I've seen that Joe Biden is not our president. Kamala Harris is. Okay. And there is news now. the reason I bring up the point, I please, guys, share this. Get this out to as many people as possible. And Joe Biden wants to support getting jobs. Okay. Why don't you help out the YouTube community? People who want to and could use this as a viable job. And how about you fight that? How about we get someone who could fight that? I guarantee you Kanye would fight that. He was fighting for getting fair contracts. Now, what I think Kanye was doing was starting the whole fair contract thing and really talking about it to get other people into looking at what their contracts say and then realizing and then getting them to do it. So then you get back down and be like, he's the start. They're the ones who are going to continue the fight. Now, as far as everything goes, I didn't vote for either Trump or Biden. I voted specifically for Kanye West. The reason I voted for him was because everything he said he wanted to do, get jobs, support the country, I can see some little bits and pieces of what he's already done that he's talking about doing for the country. What he wants to do for the country, I have seen in sorry, my glasses are dirty. In his thing, getting jobs, he brought the stock for Gap up by a lot in this year. And I think that being the fact that he wanted to do that is amazing. And the stock is continuing to go up. After hours it's kind of says it's gone and will go down, but it's not going to go down a considerable amount. It just said that Gap stock sank 9% as retail sees store traffic threat and COVID uptick. That's because of that. But otherwise, when Kanye came, it's going up and up and up. But it's only going down from 27 USDA to roughly 23.99 USD. So it's not like it's completely going down underneath to nothing. Let me remind you, it's not going down to completely nothing, but it isn't it's not just going down to completely nothing. It's going down by at least 20. It's about 4.0, I would say, roughly, and stuff like that. So it's not like that much, and I feel that that's another thing that Kanye West is trying to do, and Kanye has really been silent, but I voted for him completely. And I know that Kanye West is famous. He's a billionaire. He does things. But to me, what Kanye West has done and is continuing to do is amazing. And I don't think there is anybody like Kanye West ever. He is so far not like Trump because there's times where he goes dormant on Twitter for probably the rest of the month, maybe the year, depending on if Aliens music, the Hurricane music video gets released this this week, and stuff like that. The last time he actually tweeted, I'll tell you that exact date. Last time he did was on November 4th. That was the last time he tweeted completely. Nothing else has gone up, down, nothing. That was when he said he was running for 2024. Nothing else as he tweeted. Now, a lot of the things that Joe Biden wants to do is get rid of anything that's deemed harassment, like harassable. I was going to say harassamentable, but the only thing that Kanye West has put out is the full-length, clean version of the Runaway film. Now, Kanye West is a smart person with some of the quoted things that he has said. Like, I'm waiting for the page to load, but there's a few here. Like, I'll get a few quotes. Where did I go? No. I'm trying to figure out why it's kind of going up. Please share this video. Why does it mention songs? I love it. Harvard Dropout. Why does Google list it as that? But one of his best quotes and the most true thing ever said by him was, "Nothing in life is promised except death." And that is one of the things that I have thought about more than ever right now. And I think it's something we should literally all think about right now as the way the world is going. Now, I'm probably going to be more active on YouTube and other sites like BitChute and stuff like that now, and doing these live streams where I kind of just ramble on for about an hour about a topic and get your feedback and all that. Okay? Share the videos, subscribe. I will try to do these as much as can. And another thing he said is, if you have the opportunity to play this game of life, meaning you've been born in this world, you need to appreciate every moment. A lot of people don't appreciate the moment until it's past. You don't appreciate the moments you have with family, friends, the interactions with some people until they're gone. And sometimes you feel horrible years and years and years later because you're like, yeah, screw it. I didn't know him that well. Nothing was important. Gonna move on. This person passed away. I didn't really have a relationship. Not gonna do this. But and he's even said things that are really smart. Like, I refuse to accept other people's ideas of happiness for me, as if there is one size fits all standard for happiness. And that's true. There is not a one size fits all standard of happiness for everyone. And that it's so true. And the way Kanye thinks and continues to speak and talk about things, it's a way that I think we've had Elvis Presley. We've had the Beatles. To Elvis was the king of rock. The Beatles were the empire of rock. They were the empire. They were the first to do the distortion with the guitars and all that type of stuff. And all that. They did a lot of things that are done in rock today. And then you had Michael Jackson, the king of pop. I need to look up who's the king of jazz. Who is the king of jazz? King of jazz. Who is the king of jazz? Okay. Paul Whiteman is the king of jazz. Okay. Now, who is the king of rock and roll? They're going to give that one to Elvis Presley. And I would give the empire of, because I'd say empire because they're a group. And I would say that Elvis was an amazing and talented person. And Paul Whiteman, the Beatles were all people that were empires and kings of their trade. The king of pop goes to Michael Jackson. But what does Google say? Who's the king of rap? They say the king of rap. They say that's Eminem. No, I don't believe that it is Eminem. I believe Eminem is one of the first popular, mainstream, individual rap artists. White rap artists. Okay? Who was the first white rapper? DJ Flash. How many people, and you guys can comment this in the description. Okay, first of all, neither would Joe Biden, but can I say, name me a DJ Flash song or without searching it. You probably don't really know who that is. And yeah, he may be the first one, but let's see. Google Trends. Let's go to Google Trends and I'll put in DJ Flash and Eminem. And we'll see who searched more. Okay. DJ Flash. Search term. Okay. And let's compare that to Eminem. 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 We'll go with the American rapper. Okay. DJ Flash. Gonna go DJ Flash. We're gonna go with the record producer. DJ Flash is the white guy. So let's go for over from 2004 to the present and see between Google who it says the blue is DJ Flash. Let's just click and do a search term for just DJ Flash. In general, DJ Flash. Okay. On average, Eminem's looked up more than DJ Flash. Literally. Okay. Was he also known as Grandmaster Flash DJ Flash? Let's see if he also had another name. DJ Flash. An American hip hop artist. No. You know, I don't. Yes, he searched every 0.80 seconds. When was his? Okay, let's search YouTube, and then let's search DJ Flash. See, when was his last song? Okay, and a clear way to prove that was just by doing it by Google. If I do it by, let's go by YouTube. Okay, this is a web. Let's go to a YouTube search. This should give us about a little bit of a difference. Okay. Okay. Literally, Eminem is looked up more than DJ Flash. Like, I just got scared. I hit DJ Flash's channel and I'm thing went boom. I don't think that's the real DJ Flash. DJ Flash. Okay, let's just search DJ Flash and get. Oh, so it is the official DJ Flash. He's not even checkmarked as the official artist, but it's the official page. When was his last video? Is like actual songs. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is his. And now I want to look at his actual latest update. Okay, so is Wangy. When was this actually released? I want to know when this was legitimately released to the public. Oh, it was released. I was 7/10. I'll give it a quick listen to. You guys in here too. Okay. By the Orchard Empire. Okay. The video literally only has over 5,000 views. I'll just go to songs. I'll choose the very top pick. That video only has 85K views. What is Eminem? Let's look at his latest uploaded video. It's Godzilla. Okay, I'm not going with Godzilla. Okay. I will not go with Godzilla due to the fact that, okay, a video with him and Busta Rhymes was 3 weeks ago. 1.3 million views. Now I'm going to hit Eminem. I'm going to hit videos. I'm going to go to his last. Okay. I'm going to go to his last actual upload that is not the Godzilla video. In Too Deep, which was released 9 months ago, has 5.1 million views. You Gonna Learn, featuring Royce DA 959 and White Gold, 13 million. The intro to the album, 11 million. Now, to be honest, I'm going to then look up and do a little thing here. And I'm going, because DJ Flash shows up 0 across the board over time from 2008 to the present. 0. Completely 0 in the United States. Okay, let's search Kanye. Best American rapper. from 2008 to 2010. On average, Kanye West is searched 14 times, on average 25 times for Eminem. But I want to in this. I'm going to go DJ Flash, and I'm going to go and do this around the world. I want to do this worldwide. How do I get? Okay, United States. I want worldwide. I want to do this worldwide and get a average. Still 0. There's like 2010. And right now Eminem is like, this is literally just a YouTube search. Eminem. Let's do Kanye West and do a comparison right now. So for 2008, this is worldwide. Okay, let's just switch. American rapper compared to Kanye West. Kanye West compared to, they're both pretty much about even in the way that, yeah, Eminem is an American rapper, and let's see, Post Malone. Post Malone, he's another white American rapper, so let's add him in the mix. Post Malone is up there with them. But the reason, to me, I would consider Kanye West to be the king of rap is the fact that because Eminem, he's known as being a rapper. Now, how many people do I hear talk about Eminem? Not that many. Okay. How many people do I hear talk about Kanye West? I've had complete and utter conversations at my BOCES class just before I graduated. A whole entire day dedicated to just talking and it was mainly most of the day talking about him and finding a sample and all that. And I feel that Kanye West is more searched than anyone else, and I think that's due to the fact that Kanye West has won 6.51 million, 10 million on this last video, and I mean it. It's to the point where I feel that he's the king of rap. Now, do I think would be a good president? Absolutely. In terms of the way music sounds and the way Kanye West has made it that you don't have to just do music and music only, that you can do other things besides just playing music, that means something. And I know, like, not everyone likes Kanye West. Okay? But you have to admit the man is amazing at doing stuff. And if anybody wants to say that Kanye West never sticks to a plan, Kanye West, I think it was in 2015, somewhere around 2015-ish, or before that, was actually, I think, if anyone can tell me what year Kanye West, when did Kanye West announce? I think it was, I'm trying to find the announcement. that he was running for in 2020. Um, it says 5 years ago. Let me see if that was 5 years. Okay, so it was around 2015 that he stated he was going to run for president of 2020. Sorry about the background noise. I'm just trying to find the video. Yeah. So about that long ago, that he said he was going to run for president of the United States. Yep. It was about that long ago that he said he was going to run. So in the last 15 years, he kept saying he was going to run. He was going to run. What did he do? The man may not release albums on date, but the man stuck to his promise and ran for freaking president of the United States. And you may say, well, the man don't stick to literally anything. I found it. The man stuck to his word and ran. Okay? The man ran. You can't tell me that's not a something like he may not have released Yandi. Donda may never release. I really pray that it does. I pray that Jesus is King 2 releases. I really do. But to me, look at it this way. Kanye West has done a lot of things that people seem to deem as not appropriate. People said the same exact things about Donald Trump. But he was a president. I don't think he did as of a bad job as everyone makes it out to seem. Okay? To be honest, I don't think he was as bad as every single person makes it out to be. Okay? I don't. I think that he was not the worst president ever. I think that Joe Biden will be the worst president, that people should have voted for Kanye West instead of Joe Biden if they did not like Joe Biden and or Donald Trump, because it just seemed logical to vote for somebody else. My boss knew. Yeah, she reads People magazine, but she knew he was running for president. I mentioned to her on that day that I voted for him. She was proud of me. She voted for Trump back in 2016 and voted for Biden this time because she didn't see what Trump did, things he said that he did. And I understand that. And as of right now, with everything going on, wanting to take away free speech, not protecting the Christian community. And I know that Christian communities aren't a thing like how Jewish people stay in kind of like clusters and stuff like that. But to me, you should at least do something about online community stuff like that and other things. And I'm being honest. And to me, it kind of hurts that people don't see where they don't see when there is potential and there is greatness in things. People don't see that at all. People just want to focus on other things. Okay. You might be saying, well, you're being hypocritical if that's the whole thing you're talking about and all that, but I have been through literally everything that could possibly happen during the coronavirus. Now it's starting to spike up again. There's being a shortage again. So I'm being part of the worker shortage working during the coronavirus during the summertime. I'm going to be working during the coronavirus during the winter time. Not when it started, but I'm going to be able to say I was in school during the coronavirus. I got my first non-summer job and all that stuff during this time. And I feel that out of anybody, to me, Kanye Omari West would have been the best choice, regardless of what any person here thinks, as the president of the United States of America, because of the fact that he can take a small dying company like Gap, who I don't think about. I still don't quite think about it every single day, but it crossed my mind once in a while, when's Kanye going to release the merchandise? Because he'd made the deal, kind of fast release stuff. It's up on his site that he was doing it and all that. So it's kind of something he has to do. But to me, I think it's cool. And I think that, to be honest, that everything that most people think of when they think of Kanye West is just not right. And with all the policies that Joe Biden wants to put in place by taking away the right to pretty much own a weapon to try to stop crime, he's eventually gonna take away weapons if he actually is able to be up. Even if Kamala Harris she wants to make school longer, which doesn't make any sense because you can't expect, if school is extended by 3 hours, then you should calculate a whole month worth of days and then add three times count how many days and have 3 hours. Add 3 hours for 1 month's worth of school. Take away that month. How many hours for a month? Okay, so how many hours do you get in a week? How many hours do you get in a month? So you go a week, 2 weeks, and a month. Or you could go do it for 1, 2, 3, then a month. But I just don't see how Joe Biden's going to be a decent president because of everything he wants to do. And it's not right. Because he wants to take away the ability to do pretty much anything online because of all that. And I don't think that's right. At all. I don't think it's right to take away anything. And I don't want him as my president. I don't. I do think there was some voter fraud, maybe not to the extent Trump was saying, but enough to make the number that Trump had be pretty small. I do think that Joe Biden would have won either way, but the way this country is going, I would rather talk to the YouTuber Ashens or Movie Official. And I would like to see if either of them had a spare bedroom, a couple of hours for a YouTube video, for a few YouTube videos to do. If I could go fly out and live there for the next 4 years. If I could, I would pack up my stuff, move in with one of them. I'd move in with Boyna Band. I'd move in with some YouTuber outside of this country. And preferably, if it, I think that I would love to do that because I don't want to live in a country where The president is a crazed old man who thinks that who likes children more than people. When I think of people, you say people young, people of young and old. It's a saying, not said as much, but people young and old. But I've had things that were bothering me and things I wanted to say, and I think I got everything across that Americans should be scared. And if you find this offensive, you want to report this, do whatever. I don't care at this point. The way YouTube has treated my other YouTube channel, my Christian one, by somebody age restricting my videos and them going through on videos that should not be age restricted at all, kind of hurts because it shouldn't be. And a lot of other things that have been going on that I do not like happening that are, and it's not that good, and I don't, that. And all that. And I did say in my other video that I wouldn't completely quit YouTube. I'd probably do uh cross-platform uploads and other things. And for main live streams, probably just YouTube at the moment because I can't find a site like YouTube that does the live streaming portion the same. But I just wanted to go live and let you guys know some of my thoughts, but peace.